Springtime going hard into summer here on Funny Guy Farm. We rented this mini excavator. We were doing all this land art. We got some more chickens. Is this a Funny Guy Farm video? Hey kitty kitty.
Hey Bob, say that.
Oh, you're so funny. Okay, springtime going hard into summer here on Funny Guy Farm. Just made up an iced coffee. Was gonna head up into the studio and do some video editing. Holy cow. It's quite hot. Busy as usual with all kinds of things.
6 inches deep, place seed potato in trench, cut side down.
Taking my little walk here up to the studio. Gonna try and get some video editing done. We're getting ready for our yearly Funny Guy Farm. I don't know what you call it. Well, what we've been calling it is Katie's 40th birthday party. Katie's 40th birthday. Just getting ready for Katie's 40th birthday. Woo! Although it's not actually her 40th birthday. That was some time ago. We've just decided to hold a Memorial 40th birthday party for her every Memorial Day weekend. Does that make sense? I don't know, maybe not. It's almost the middle of May, which means in just a few weeks we're going to have our Funny Guy Farm Memorial Day weekend Campout party extravaganza. We had a really big one last year. My friend Alice wrote a little short story about it.
A Saturday in the foothills, with tents slowly taking over the lower field. I'll have some of Katie's 3/3 rosé, Chard, Zin, and Tempranillo. I'll drink mason jars full of that on ice until I lose touch a bit with my periphery. Men in tattoos congregate around a couple different fires. I've seen 3 of them season the ribs alone, as if they didn't know another one had already done it. It will be a community seasoning, but they may each think they were solely responsible. The dogs show up too, circling the table where the kids make Play-Doh food.
Okay, you gotta hold on. Yeah. Man, look at that. There it goes. At this time last year, we were just working, doing all kinds of crazy projects, getting ready for this party. We had rented an excavator. We were doing some light excavation, moving some dirt around.
So we rented an excavator.
There we had some huge mounds of dirt and some trees that had come down that needed their stumps pulled out of the ground. And just trying to clean up the property. There was some giant mounds of dirt in the driveway road area that made it kind of difficult to get from the house driveway area up the road. Trying to run over this one area. Last year at this time, we were deep in the throes of home projects.
The right size.
So what are these again?
Ordered these floating cabinet things basically from IKEA, and I ordered shelves to go with them, but they're 2 different sizes, and so the shelves were way bigger. So I had to cut these, drawers. I had to cut these drawers down to fit the box, and then
What else were we doing? Oh, we were making the outdoor pizza oven.
I'm just trying to work my way around here.
I think we were just starting to tile the floor in the house. You know, we were basically had ripped up all the flooring. It was just the concrete foundation of the house. We were slowly laying tile for the floor. It was so busy last year. It's no less crazy now this year leading up to the party. Thankfully now we've been here on the farm full-time living for almost 2 years. So we're settled in a bit. We're almost done with our home remodeling project. We just finished tiling the backsplash in the kitchen. So that's really lovely to bang out.
Challenging. It's like 11:20 p.m. It's like once you mix up this thin set, you're just like on the train for hours and hours and hours. But I did even less. I did like an eighth. This is even half of what I did yesterday. This is like the last tile project. We added the pizza oven, didn't we?
Yeah, we got to do the countertop to the pizza oven. Oh yeah, we just decided to tile the outdoor kitchen pizza oven countertop.
I was thinking about it, you know, this time last year, right before the Campout, I think we were laying like the bricks and like finishing up the pizza oven, remember? Basically a couple days before that we finished it. I think it was like curing at this point. Funny that now a year later we're like back over here doing the same thing.
Non-stop.
Before a huge party, let's tile something that is already working perfectly.
We had a bunch of tile left over from our house tiling projects, and so we did some tile on the counter and around the face of the countertop out there for the pizza oven. All we have left to do in the kitchen now, I think, is to put in the toe kicks around the cabinets. There's 2 windows that actually need to have trim put on them. Gotta do some touch-up paintings, place some electrical outlets so they're all matching black, but otherwise we're almost done, which is so nice. We got chickens galore. I think there's something like 90 hens in our chicken coop yard right now. Some more hens we've had in the brooder shed up above. And we're just bringing them down here to introduce them to the rest of the flock. So,
Be free!
be free!
You're out of the brooder! You made it!
Ooh, that one's got some.
I know, this one's... We got some alopecia, that one.
What's up, guys? It's okay.
This one's so pretty.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. This one's gonna have green eggs. Hi.
It's crazy how much smaller these look. I thought they were so big in the brooder. We had like almost 3 dozen of these that we're bringing down right now.
Oh yeah, so luscious. We grew you this grass tirelessly.
You want to eat those guys? All right, that's enough. Put those sleepy mans down. We've been doing the meat bird. Meat birds are taking a little bit longer to get up to weight than we had hoped. We've processed a few of them already. But we're trying to hold off on the others just to fatten them up a bit more. To get all the projects done before summer rolls in. Usually try to get a few burn piles going on just to burn up some of the limbs and whatever other stuff that's dropped on the property over the winter. All right, got the fire going. Things are a little damp. Before a burn ban goes into effect and we can't have any fires over the summer, we've been doing a lot of gardening. We planted a lot of vegetables this year.
Hi. We are finally getting some plants in the ground. Feels great.
So we have 2 different raised beds in the backyard, and we've got a bunch of veggies, a lot of lettuce, beans, and there's cucumbers, and there's Brussels sprouts, little gems, there's kale and spinach, all kinds of stuff, pumpkins. Katie was actually just out of town for a couple days, and so I was on solo dad duty, myself and Sunny Buzz and Finn. Okay, now you all have to take care of me because Mom's gone for the week.
I was thinking about something.
We just went up to Chalk Hill where both Katie and I have done art residencies. I hung a little exhibition of my Red Place project. Busy as usual around here on Funny Guy Farm. Planning on having another party here this year. We're getting the top of the hill ready to have everyone come and camp out. Been behind on the movies, but we're gonna get caught up. Got quite a few coming up. I'm gonna go down to the house now. I'm gonna grab an iced coffee, come back up to the studio and get some video edited.
I like, one of my favorite parts is like people who haven't visited in a long time. So for most people it's been like a year since they came, so they can see all the crazy things we've done in a year.
Hold on tight, 'cause we're going for a ride. But the only place we're traveling is through our souls inside. Oh, for real.